Welcome students of Botany College. Today in this video session I'm going to discuss about variables in Python. So you know about hello world string that we used in our hello.py file, that is we are printing hello world. This hello world, which is being used by the used as an argument by the print function, is a string literal. To be a little bit more specific, we created the new string. We did the creation by surrounding our text with the quotation mark, and that is known as string literal. Now we currently don't keep the string around, we create it. We use it in our print statement and let it go. So we created the string literal, use it in the print statement and let it go. But what if we actually store it for later use? In real world, we create things and store it for later use all the times. Here's an example I can think of. I had a friend Craig in my office. What he actually does is he likes foods a lot. So he keeps the leftover food in a container and put it in a refrigerator. And so that nobody else take his food, he labeled that container with his name, Craig. As he is a food lover, he has many other food. He loves chicken, he loves biryani, he loves butter chicken, he loves lamb. So he take different containers and put his food into the different container into the refrigerator, right? So that he can distinguish his own food, he labeled every container belonging to him with his name, right? Now, to find out which container contains what, he labeled it further with beef, carnitas, chicken, and something. And this labeling, which refers to the container, the object, is known as variables. In Python, everything we create is an object, and labeling that object is what we call as variables. So variables are reference to the object, to the storage objects which contains the values. So it is object by reference. So labels are the variables which refer to the object. Okay, let's see how this variable analogy which we have just seen works in software, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to print some string which is hello Craig, and which is the name of my colleague, and I'm going to print another statement which is Craig is learning Python. Okay, so I am going to delete this hello world and I'm going to save it and run it. Hello Craig. Craig is learning Python. So what we're going to do is I'm going to create a new string which is Shikha. So there's a double quotes around the string Shikha, which means it is a string, and this is an object, right? And I'm going to label it. I'm going to label it, means I'm going to assign a variable which is first underscore name, and I'm going to use the equal to sign to assign it to the string. So the variable name is first name, which is referring as a label to the object containing Shikha string. So there is an object which is containing Shikha as a string, and first name is a variable, means it is a label referring to that object. So it means the first name is referring to this object which contains string Shikha. So let's see how we are going to use it in our programming. So I'm going to use a print statement, and then I'm going to pass first name as a parameter rather than the string, and let's see, save it first, and let's see what the output it brings. Yep, Shikha, yep, it printed Shikha. Now I'm going to give you some knowledge about the print statement. I want to discuss about the print statement, print function, sorry. So the print function is basically not necessary to take one argument. Till now we are in double quotes are passing on one string, right? It can take multiple strings separated by commas, like Craig loves Python. So I'm going to delete these two lines. Yeah. So what this is going to print is going to print this and this with some space in it, with a space in it. Yeah. So this comma is going to create the space when it is going to be printed. So let's print it. Let's run it and see what the result is. Craig loves Python. So there is a space between Craig and loves. So with the comma, that space is being created when it is being printed. So let's see how we use this variable in the print statement. Let's print first underscore name comma loves Python. Okay, I'm going to delete the Craig, print the statement with Craig, and I'm going to pass the first parameter as the variable and then the string separated by the comma. So this is going to print, let's save it and run it and see, Shikha loves Python. So this is going to, we are going to use the variable which stores Shikha as a string, and then we pass on the second string separated by comma, so it produces the space over here. Right? Let's see if we so we have passed the variable name as the first parameter. Let's see if it is not the first parameter. This will get more clear as I write it. So print learning Python is fun for first underscore name. Yep. So the first parameter is passed as the string and then the variable. So we delete this one and we save it and we run it. Is fun for learning Python is fun for Shikha. Yep. So this is how we use the variables in the print statement. And so what we have learned in this video is basically variables are the labels which refer to the object storing the values, and we can use variables in the print function. So print function can take many parameters separated by commas, and moreover, one last thing I want to cover is basically the variables can refer to any object. Here they are referring to a string. It can refer to a number, float, decimal, integer, right? So I am going to assign a value first 11 to the first name, and I'm going to save it and run it. So that integer value, the number, is being printed. So this basically variable can refer to any object. Could be the string, could be the integer, could be the decimal, depend on what data type